She completes a record 149-week ascent to the summit, passing Bruno Mars' 114-week rise to #1 on the December 10, 2016 dated list.
The year is 2010. Katy Perry's California Girls is blasting on every radio station. Her bubblegum pop rules the charts. Teenage girls everywhere are singing about melting popsicles. Fast forward to 2020. Katy Perry releases a new album. The response? What happened to the pop princess who once dominated the world? Today, we're diving into the rise and fall of Katy Perry. We'll explore how she went from chart topper to a forgotten star. And ask the big question, can Katy Perry make a comeback? Chapter 1. The Teenage Dream. It all started in 2008 with I Kissed a Girl. Katy Perry stormed onto the scene with a controversial hit. Love it or hate it, everyone was talking about it. But she wasn't just a one-hit wonder. Hot and Cold followed and proved she was here to stay. But 2010 was when Katy truly became a superstar. Teenage Dream dropped, and it changed everything. 5 #1 hits from one album. Only Michael Jackson had done that before. California Girls kicked off the summer. Teenage Dream became the anthem of young love. Firework inspired millions to believe in themselves. E.T. brought a darker edge to her sound. Last Friday Night, TGIF, captured the wild party spirit. Katy Perry was everywhere. You couldn't escape her. Her colorful personality captivated the world. She was fun, playful, and larger than life. Katy wasn't just making songs, she was creating a whole brand. Candy-colored wigs and quirky outfits became her thing. She appealed to both kids and adults alike. Her music videos were like mini-movies filled with creativity. Her live shows? Massive spectacles of fun and fantasy. She brought joy and color back to pop music. Critics might have doubted her, but fans were hooked. The California Dreams Tour was a massive success. 124 shows, nearly $60 million. Katy was working non-stop, and it was paying off. She was one of the biggest stars in the world. The teenage dream era felt like it would never end. But even dreams have to end sometime. Chapter 2. Roaring Success. After Teenage Dream, fans were wondering what would come next. Could Katy Perry top her biggest success? In 2013, she answered with confidence. Prism was released, and it was another hit. Roar became a smash and an anthem of empowerment. Its message connected with people of all ages. It topped charts around the world. The video showed off Perry's playful side again. But Prism wasn't just fun and bright. Dark Horse took a different route, a darker, trap-inspired sound. It became one of her biggest songs ever. Other songs from the album were more personal. By the Grace of God showed her vulnerable side. Critics liked the album and praised her growth. Prism debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. It sold over 4 million copies worldwide. The Prismatic World Tour was her biggest yet. 151 shows, grossing $204.3 million. She was at the top of her game. Katy could fill stadiums with ease. Her fan base, the Katy Cats, were loyal and proud. Then in 2015, she hit another milestone, the Super Bowl halftime show. It was a huge moment, seen by millions. Perry didn't disappoint. She brought out Missy Elliott and Lenny Kravitz as guests. There were giant mechanical lions and dancing sharks. It became the most watched halftime show in history. Katy Perry seemed unstoppable. She had conquered both pop music and pop culture. But as they say, the higher you go, the harder the fall. And for Katy, that fall was about to begin. Chapter 3. The Witness Era. When things started to unravel. 2016 was a turning point for Katy Perry. The U.S. presidential election was heating up. Perry chose to use her platform for politics. She became a loud supporter of Hillary Clinton. In a divided country, this was a bold move. Most pop stars stayed silent. Perry didn't. She performed Rise at the Democratic National Convention. The song didn't perform well. It was a sign of things to come. After the election, Perry announced a new era. Witness was coming, promising something new, purposeful pop. Fans were curious about this direction. Chained to the Rhythm was the first single. It did okay, but didn't reach her usual chart success. Then things started to go sideways. She changed her look, a short blonde cut. The reaction was mixed. In interviews, she seemed off, less relatable than before. The promise of purposeful pop began to fall apart. Next came Bon Appetit, a song about food and sex. It featured Migos, a group with a history of homophobic comments. This upset many fans in the LGBTQ+ community. What happened to the political message? Then came Swish Swish, a diss track aimed at Taylor Swift. It felt out of place and petty, clashing with her new image. The new Katy Perry felt confused. Fans weren't sure what she stood for anymore. She made an offhand joke about Britney Spears' mental health, which didn't help. The album Witness finally dropped. It hit #1, but sales quickly declined. Critics called it messy and confusing. The Witness tour had trouble selling tickets in some cities. Her SNL performance became a meme for all the wrong reasons. The Witness era had become a disaster. Perry's image had taken a massive hit. She went from America's sweetheart to a pop culture punchline. Chapter 4: The Aftermath and Attempted Comeback. After Witness, Perry took a step back. She later revealed that she had fallen into depression. The backlash had taken a toll on her mental health. She admitted she was chasing hits and had lost herself. By 2019, Perry slowly returned to music. Never Really Over was released, a return to her pop roots. Fans and critics welcomed it. It felt like classic Katy again. She followed with songs like Small Talk and Harley's in Hawaii. They didn't become big hits, but showed she still had it. She also joined American Idol as a judge. This helped repair her image. She came across as warm and supportive of new talent. In 2020, she announced a new album, Smile. But things were different this time. The pandemic had started, and Perry was expecting her first child. Promotion was hard. Daisies was the lead single, but the response was lukewarm. When Smile came out in August 2020, it debuted at #5. It was her lowest debut for a studio album. It sold just 50,000 copies in its first week. Meanwhile, her peers like Taylor Swift and Lady Gaga were having massive success. It was clear Perry was no longer at the top of pop. Her fall from grace couldn't be denied. But is that the end of her story? Many pop stars have faced tough times and made epic comebacks. Katy Perry's journey might not be over yet. Only time will tell if she can rise again. And now the Blue origin controversy. Chapter 5: The Blue Origin Controversy. On April 14th, Katy Perry joined an all-female crew for a quick jaunt to space. This wasn't just any space trip. It was funded by none other than Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. The mission lasted just 11 minutes, but it's been the talk of the town ever since. It was the first all-female space crew in over 60 years. That's definitely something to celebrate. But here's where the controversy comes in. Some people are questioning whether this trip was really the feminist moment it claimed to be. Critics are saying it might just be a clever marketing move for Bezos' space tourism business. And let's not forget, that business is part of Blue Origin's bigger commercial launch program. Katy Perry been in the spotlight for years, but this time, it's not for her music. People are talking about how she acted during and after the space trip. Some folks think she went a bit overboard with her excitement. They're calling it an over-the-top display. Sources say she regrets making such a public spectacle out of the trip. It seems all the media attention might be a bit more than she bargained for. But Katy Perry's story is a powerful reminder. Pop fame can be bright, but it can fade fast. Still, every fall has the chance for a return. So what do you think? Can Katy Perry make a comeback, or is her time at the top over for good? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more pop culture deep dives. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.